on the phone with us, our new Vice President of Marketing, Kevin Larson. Kevin, are you out there yet?
Yes, I am, Mike. How are you tonight?
Doing great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm excited for David to be able to share what he's working on with these folks, but you're going to like why he's not on the call, I promise. He's a great inventor, that's for sure.
That's correct. Well, listen, why don't we get started here and just get into some fundamentals. First of all, I really don't know how. I don't think this group has ever met you before, Kevin. And so let me just take a minute and tell everybody how delighted we are that Kevin is with us. We got him from. Excuse me, 1 second. We got him from a great network marketing background, and we really feel fortunate to have him with us. And I'd like to just maybe ask Kevin if you would tell this group just briefly where you came from, in case some of them may have heard this before on maybe a Tuesday night call last week, but why don't you just give a little bit of background on where you came from?
Yeah, I'd love to. Well, first off, I just want to say thanks, Mike, for making the decision to bring me on board. I can honestly tell you guys that you have...
In that arena.
You have
actually worked with me and culturally helped me.
If you don't mind, we may need to place some of your phones. Place your individual phone on mute, and let's just keep going. So one of the things I really love about this company is, you have some of the best leadership, both on the inside and on the outside. And I wish, I could take you on a tour around all of network marketing and all the different companies that are out there. And I wish I could show you really what you have on your hands and what a great opportunity is in front of you. You have phenomenal leadership on the inside. I've spent innumerable hours with both Mike and David by now, and I'll tell you, they really, really are great management. They know what they're doing, they know why they're doing it, and they're pointing this company in really nothing but a growth trajectory. And for them to be that focused on what is good for you and what is good for your business, that's really important. This just isn't a business to them where, they come in, they put in their hours, and they go home. They recognize that this is a platform for you, a platform for distributors to be successful. And, there's no love lost for the distributor. Everything they do at the home office is focused on the distributor. And is it the right decision for them? The other thing that I love about what I've seen so far at Lifewave is the leadership on the outside. I've met some pretty incredible leaders that are really focused and not just helping themselves. They're actually focused on helping their downline. They're focused on helping their people. That is a rare commodity and one to be cherished. They're actually wanting to see people below them be successful. They recognize that their success comes from other people's success, and without them, they don't succeed, and the individual below them doesn't succeed without the upline as well. So they see that mutual relationship, and they respect it. Too many times in this industry, you can see the opposite of that. You can see someone that's focused on their own goals. So just from a leadership perspective, I am so happy to be part of Lifewave. I've been around the industry for quite some time. Prior to being in network marketing, which I've been for quite a while, I was in software development for about 11 years. And I can tell you, I was very mission-oriented at the time, but one of the things I love about network marketing is it is one of the few areas where someone can truly bootstrap in the United States right now, or in any country, where they can truly, through their own efforts, through their own guts and determination, decide how much they're going to succeed. It's all right there in front of them. All they have to do is every day on daily behaviors. And with those daily behaviors, they can be successful. So those are a couple of things that I really am happy about, Mike, and those are some of the reasons I love being here. And, you know, while you give me a chance to be on the phone, I want to point out two critical things for the people listening tonight. And once again, just a quick reminder, if you have a cell phone, place your cell phone on mute so that everybody can participate in the call. So one of the things that I wanted to point out to you is the event we have coming up soon, June 2nd in San Diego, California. If you're looking for a reason to come out and get in the sunshine and be in San Diego, California, maybe take a surf lesson or two, we have the first ever Lifewave Matrix training event, and that is going to be here local in San Diego on June 2nd. Now, it's an all-day training. Why would you want to come to that? Well, let me tell you, you're going to be learning from both David Schmidt as well as Mike Collins, as well as myself on Matrix and what it is, what it can do for you, and how it can grow your business. But you're also, and maybe more importantly, you're going to be learning from the leaders in this organization and how they grow their business. You know, success leaves clues, and when you can sit in front of somebody and take some time to take some notes on what they've done to be successful, it's really, really useful, and you can gain a lot of tips and get a lot of success very early. So I would challenge each of you to take the time to register today for that event on June 2nd here in San Diego. I'm really looking forward to all of you participating. And then lastly, you know, this is the last week for iPad. You know, we had this Matrix promotion going for quite a while now, and we are still giving away free iPads for those that earn 10-point earners during this promotion. That promotion, for the iPad in particular, the rest of the promotion keeps going, but for the iPad, that ends on the 15th. So this is the last week to push to get a free iPad. Trust me, there is nothing that will help build your business than when you're carrying around an iPad and people say, oh, cool, where did you get that? My company bought it for me. That really helps to grow your business when they find out they can get those kinds of things, those kinds of rewards. And we want to reward as many of you as possible. We want to recognize you for all that you're doing for us. And with that, you know, I think I'll turn you back over to Mike. I hope you don't mind those shameless plugs, Mike.
Hey, Kevin, that's why you're here. That was great. We got a lot of great stuff going on, and we can talk some more about some of that. You know, you just mentioned this terrific training we're going to put on June the 2nd, and that training is going to be coming right in between David and myself going to Hong Kong and Taipei to open up. Well, we're already well entrenched in Taipei, but we're going to open up Hong Kong, and we're going to meet leaders. We're going to have a couple of leader meetings, one in Hong Kong, one in Taipei. We're going to have big general meetings there, and we expect that those two, especially the addition of Hong Kong, is going to really accelerate some growth in that part of the world. And we will be just on the backside of that trip, and then we're going to be putting on this training, and then we're off again to go participate in the Direct Selling Association's annual meeting. So there's no time to rest, but I have to tell you, we are really excited about Matrix being in its position, I guess, now in our product line. So we've seen now, first of all, I think that we've talked about this before, that there was just at the very last minute there was a bit of a production issue that slowed us down. It was just something that we couldn't have foreseen, and we had to deal with it as best we could. And so we've gotten through all that, and now we are producing product and shipping it out to our fulfillment centers, and back orders are being filled. as you probably would suspect, we've taken thousands of orders for Matrix, and everybody is anxiously awaiting their package. So it's all being fulfilled. All that's getting out there. Now, here's the reason we're so excited about it. The idea here is that our products, all through the years, our patch products, they've always been fantastic. And they're without competition, and they do such wonderful things. We feel just so blessed to have them. But in some cases, it is difficult for a person to explain those patches to another person. It's not intuitive sometimes, and people do take people who don't get it right away sometimes will shy away from getting involved. Well, this product Matrix, this is real simple. Your cell phone is emitting radiation. We know that. Everybody knows that. There's no argument about that. And this product that we have will absorb and deflect that radiation so that it doesn't harm you or it doesn't enter the body like it otherwise would. So it's very simple. And what we do is we just, go to people, and we are not in the business of trying to convince anybody that cell phone radiation is dangerous. There's a lot of strong opinion that it is. The cell phone industry, the FCC argues that it's not. Our mission is not to win any argument about that. Our mission is to say, okay, back in the 50s and 60s, we were told that tobacco was safe. DDT was safe. A million other things, lead and paint. And we subsequently found out that they weren't. So what happens if this is one of those? And how much is it worth to you to spend on a small product you buy one time to put on your phone and shield you and shield your family from radiation? This is a very simple, wonderful way to get people introduced to Lifewave. If they're interested in that product for the reasons that I just laid out, it won't be too long until they really understand what's going on with our patch products, because philosophically, it's the same basic argument. We're saying we believe that we've got a solution that will help you live longer and live better while you're living longer. And how much is it worth to just simply have a bit of an insurance policy to guarantee or to maximize your health? So anyway, we love the idea. We're getting a whole lot of interest about this product. It's launched in every country that we do business in, and we are really getting some great feedback from it. And as you know, we have launched only with the iPhone 4 version of this product, but we are in the midst of testing for the next phone we're going to produce for, and that is the Samsung Galaxy S2. And we expect to be in production on that probably within, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks or so. So we could conceivably be launching the Matrix product for that phone sometime in early June, mid-June, something like that. And we will then, of course, add other phone models, and within a very short period of time, we'll have Matrix models that will cover something like 80-85% of the smartphone market. So this is a big thing. It's here to stay. We feel real good about it, and we believe that it's very consistent with our mission of bringing products to market that make a big difference in people's lives. So that's Matrix. That's all the excitement we got going there. Another thing that I wanted to just give you a little bit of an alert on, we're looking at putting together a really cool U.S.-based conference in the early October timeframe, early to mid-October timeframe. So just for planning purposes, keep an eye on that date. If we do it, it would be in a very nice location that would be fun to go to. So just keep watching your back office and look for that, because that would be a really great event to go to. We are still moving forward with a lot of activity in Europe. I think we've talked about this before, that the European Union is very, very interested in finding innovative technologies to help lower their healthcare costs. As you know, in all the EU countries, their healthcare systems are state-run, state-owned, and they're all broke. And what they're looking for now is they're looking for companies with solutions that can make it easier and less expensive to treat people for pain and for other medical applications. And we are working with the French government right now on finding a way into that market. So it's very exciting, and we would be the only network marketing company or direct selling company to have ever done that. So that's a big deal. We are also in the we're also planning another look at some big conferences in Europe in the fall, probably in the month of September. So again, keep watching your back office for that, because we're going to be planning some good ones. The market's going crazy, and we always like to support that market as much as we can. We've got Launchpad coming out in the next sometime in the next maybe week to two in Italian, Spanish, and French. It's Launchpad, as you know, is our 90-day guide to building your Lifewave business, and it's been a great success for us so far, and we've had a tremendous demand for it in other languages, and it just takes a long time to translate because it's a very, very comprehensive training program. But those three languages will be launched sometime in the next 2 weeks, and everybody around the world, 90% of our business will be covered by 5 languages, and we'll all be speaking the same language when it comes to talking about training on how to build Lifewave. So we've got all kinds of good things going like that. And one final thing that I wanted to just note for everybody, Suzanne Summers has a brand new book that is coming out. I'm not sure that it's actually out yet, but if it isn't, it's very, very close. And that book is called Bombshell. And this book focuses strictly on anti-aging. And Suzanne, as she always does, she constructs her books by going and finding people all over the country and sometimes out of the country that are doing really, really important breakthrough work on a specific topic. And this topic happens to be anti-aging. And of course, our founder, David Schmidt, and our technology, Lifewave, are featured in one chapter in this book because Suzanne believes in our products, especially for the purpose of enhancing the anti-aging field. She's a strong believer in this. If you see her at all, you know that she believes you have the opportunity to live much longer and live much healthier while we're living longer. So she focuses on this kind of field, found experts in this field, fascinating interviews, fascinating new technologies, and David is right in there again. So this is the third book that she has featured him in, and it's just a joy. She is as good an ambassador as you could possibly have, and every time that she creates a book, in gratitude to the people who contribute a lot to the book, she has a little party and just a little thing to thank everyone. And we went to that party a couple of weeks ago, and then had some time with her and her husband to talk about our business and talk about where we're going, talk about Matrix, and we couldn't get them to stop talking about Matrix. They were absolutely blown away by that product and immediately saw the market. I mean, the first thing that they said was there are over 5 billion cell phones on the planet. And we said, yes, we know that. information on Matrix, and they said, this is something that, had I seen this on TV, I would have bought one for every member of my family. And, because they want to be good parents and grandparents and make sure that everyone in their family is protected. So that's what they said, and of course we made arrangements for them to have one for each member of their family. But the idea was that they immediately saw the benefit, and they just were thrilled. So anyway, that is pretty much what's happening at Lifewave right now. It's just very exciting times, very busy times, new markets opening up, Matrix going crazy, plans for the summer for meetings in new places around the world, and things just couldn't be going much better. And we just wanted to let you know that here on this first Monday in May, and let you know that we're thinking about you. We don't have a business if we don't have you, and we just want to thank you for everything that you do to take this company and this mission and these products as far as you've taken them. So that's it from my end. And Kevin, did you want to add anything more before we end the call?
No, Mike, I think that was a really, really good synopsis of all the incredible things going on. I'll just do one last shameless plug. Everybody, after this call, go ahead and go to lifewave.com and register yourself for that event on June 2nd. And make sure your downline is aware of it, too. A fire always burns hotter when all the coals are together. So thanks a lot, Mike, and this was a great call, everybody. Thank you for taking your time.
Yep. Thanks, everybody, and here's hoping you have a great week and a great month, and we'll be reporting back around the 1st of June. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.